All right, Drew Brees believes that the Detroit Lions are close. All right, he says that he texts Dan Campbell, "I love the way your team fought." So let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. If you didn't know, Dan Campbell used to coach on New Orleans Saints with Drew Brees for a few years. So let's look at it, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You got Detroit Lions to our playlist for more videos like this. Okay, and okay, you see it. So the former quarterback reached out to Dan Campbell personally to offer support. It says, y'all see that? Nope. It's losing is hard. There's no doubt about that. But when, y'all can see it a little bit better. When you lose and at least getting acknowledgement for how hard you fight, well, that can make it a little bit better after losing fifth game in a row. And this one in particularly devastating fashion. Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell, said he got an encouraging message from an old friend, Drew Brees. Quote, he shot a text to me just talking about how impressive it was, Campbell said, referring to Detroit Lions comeback attempt against the Minnesota Vikings. Quote, it was like, my God, man, those guys are fighting. Those guys are not giving up. They're fighting. He goes, you guys are close. The pair spent some time together in New Orleans, both as teammates in 2009, being Campbell's coach at 16 in 2020. Campbell said they're friends, but the quarterback turned NBC analyst isn't hitting him up every week. Quote, I know if he sent me something, it was because he means something. So that's why I kind of spoke volumes, he said. Brees mentioned an exchange during the halftime on Sunday Night Football. Quote, this man played the game like he coaches the game. And I texted him after the game and said, I love the way your team fought, Brees said. Quote, he texted back and I felt those messages from the press conference and the text message, which was, quote, I love this team. I love the way they fight. And it's just not Drew Brees, some words of it's not Drew Brees with some words of support. Tony Dungy, I seen that reacting on the end of coming motion. Started on fire last minute his first year as a head coach in '96. So I can't really play that as NBC stuff. Um, so he said the coach kind of lost like the Lions. Yeah, I saw that Monday night, man. I knew when Lamar scored that last 2 point conversion in regulation that they was gonna be in trouble. But I mean, I'm tired of the moral victories, man. That's why Detroit is in. That's why the Lions are in the position they are to be in. Moral victory. We don't need no more moral victories. We need to get out there. If we always coming from behind, we need to find a way to start the motor sooner. Simple as that. We need to find a way to start off faster. If that's calling no huddle, letting Jared Goff or call the plays with no huddle, then we need to speed that up. If that's running the ball more, then we need to run the ball more. If that's playing with a slower pace, then we need to play with a slower pace. Okay, they need to figure out why they start from behind so much. How can we speed this up a little bit? How can we get more efficiency out of the quarterback? How can we get more efficiency from the defense? The defense played well last week. They gave up 19 points. Can't really complain about that. You always can do better, but I mean, from what we've seen this season, throughout the season, other than the Baltimore game, they've been pitiful. Now they got to figure out how to close games out. How to not play so much soft prevent, but I mean, that's definitely for another conversation for another day. But I mean, a lot coming from Drew Brees, but we've seen these type of more victory support from analysts and former football players before. We've seen it from our football players. No more moral victories. No crying in fucking football. Let's go out there and fix it. Let's go out there and get a win. Because we all gonna be walking on eggshells. We're all gonna be we're all gonna be on high alert till they win a football game. And what better time to win a football game this Sunday? They lose in the same fashion Sunday. I think they're gonna lose fans and people not gonna show up to games now. This one at home again, like the Baltimore game. So honestly, people ain't got time for it. Honestly, I'm tired of having time for it. I want to hurry up and get this victory. Get a couple so it won't be 0-16 or 1-17, 1-16, 0-17. Nobody got time for that. Nobody. Nobody got time for it. All right. So let's hurry up. Better time to get a victory. Not because Joe Burrows might not be 100% or whatever the case may be. Let's hurry up and go do this. But, we've seen this before. Remember Mario Larry talking about pad level. Jim Shorts seemed like we close, but we didn't have no discipline. Now, in the crowd, we had discipline, but, we just couldn't get the offense running. We had defense with him. The offense he was offensive head coach. I mean, if you've been around and been historically through lines, even recent history, come on. We've seen this before. We've seen this before. We absolutely seen this before. Okay. So honestly, ain't nobody got no more. Nobody got no more time. Fans that's been around, we don't have no more time for moral victories. We don't. We want solutions. We want answers. Simple as that. We want solutions. We want answers. We want to win. If Dan Campbell, all he could bring is some rah-rah talk. We had that with Rob Marinelli. We had offensive coaches with Steve Mariucci and Jim Caldwell. We had a good coach in Gary Motor. They didn't want to keep Gary Motor. He was an interim coach. I think he coached at Michigan. Gary Motor was the guy. He was the guy, but they didn't want to keep Gary Motor. That's the best I've seen the Lions look, for a long time. Even going back to whatever it was. But, that is what it is. But, I mean a lot from Drew Brees. He going to Hall of Famer. He a great quarterback. Great. He's becoming great on TV. I think he will be. Just take a little bit of time, but we don't need no more support. We had more support over the last time we won a playoff game over 20 years. I mean, 30 years ago. Either we get the job done or the Force get the job done, or we need to go ahead and, y'all need to stop paying for that shit, man. It don't even be all Detroit. It don't be majority of Detroiters coming to Ford Field, man. It don't. If you don't believe that the Fords are cheap, look at Ford Field. It look like a warehouse. They did not put money into that. They did not put money into that stadium for it to kind of be they not put money in that stadium for it to evolve with the time. It's already outdated. And their company name is on Jerry World. Think about that. Their company name is on Jerry World, and Jerry World. I ain't never been there. I seen inside. I guarantee it look better than Ford Field. Ford Field look better on the outside. And I've been all through Ford Field. I used to work there. I've been all through there. All through there. That's my thing, man. If you want to know, people say, well, how are the Ford's cheap and how are they cheap or whatever, but just look at just go down to Ford Field and look at it. How about that? Go down to Ford Field and look at it. Go down there and be like, man, and I just let you know all the commitment that you need to know about the Ford. I'm tired of people saying, oh, they're cheap. Anybody can see that. How much Dan Campbell making? Cheap. But it would mean anything to me that that Drew Brees gave us, no, it means nothing. I mean, I've been through this before. A lot of these Lions fans that's okie dokie, bro. I don't even believe they Lion fans. For a fact, I know some of them ain't. I know one of them ain't Lion fan. Ain't a Lion fan. It's just a niche. It's just a way to come on here and talk, man. Come on, man. A lot of these dudes ain't really Lion fans, man, or they don't have a long tenure of being a Lion fan. They don't have a tenure. They just new Lion fans, or they just found a niche on YouTube or a niche, man. Come on. I like Barry Sanders, man. The most generic answer of all time. Very generic. But I mean, it means nothing. Because I've seen people say, "Oh, they just a player away, or they just some discipline away, or they just something away." I mean, shit. That's his homeboy. The key word in the article: friend. Friends. How many of us friends? Come on, man. 0-5. You stink. You garbage. You trash. Let's turn it around Sunday. Come on. Come on. So this is my opinion on it, man. Everybody have an opinion, everybody, but I'm hard because you become hard through life. The line I've been through the big losses, through the playoff losses, through all that. Johnny Morton Danes, Jermaine Crowell, Luther Ellis, Robert Porcher, Brett Perriman, Barry Sanders, Herman Moore had the poster, the hype poster where he tell you how tall you is, in the basement. I mean, we've been through it all. Gary Mulder, Sean Rogers, John Kitna. I seen the game that he lost and he blew up. Man, the Lions are just incompetent. And it's been like that since I've been a child. Since I was a knee high, since I was a jit, since I was an infant. They're incompetent. Let me tell you something. For one, they went on 16 and they promoted within with Martin Mayhew and Tom Lewine, right? Then also, I forgot, I lost my train of thought. I'm so angry. I'm trying to think what else they did. Oh yeah, John Kitna. I remember watching the game where I thought the Bengals won the Super Bowl that year. Whereas Pittsburgh in the playoff with Carson Palmer and Chad Johnson. That's when he was still Chad Johnson. And Carson Palmer like broke his leg or something like that. And John Kitna came in. They had a big lead. They beating Pittsburgh out. They had a big lead, and John Kitna lost it. The lead evaporated like a drop of water on the cement. And you know who went to go sign John Kitna in the offseason? The sorry old Detroit Lions. It's honest truth. When you've been when you can tell who the Lions fans, they hard, they patient, they're gun shy, they're really, even if it look like it's a Super Bowl team, smell like it, they almost go in there, you're kind of hesitant because of all the trauma they put us through our lifetime. So yeah, like I said before, man, that's just my opinion. It means nothing that Drew Brees say something. It means everything on the win column and on the scoreboard. So let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links, subscription, Twitter is the fastest way, Facebook and Instagram. If you want to advertise on the channel, video request, chop it up, market it, whatever you business, hit me up. Gotta be legit though. Too legit to quit. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. Best way to donate. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon for all notification. Gang.